Yeah, this is Dave from cheapbooks.com. I'm playing World of Tanks. The tank I am playing is the AMX 1390. It's a French Tier 8 light tank. And the map is Sand River. This is a live game. It's not a replay. I'm going to show you a new spotting position that I would like to try. I can't guarantee success on this, but I can guarantee fun. Fun is absolutely guaranteed. And the position is right in front of me. It will be up to you to determine how useful it is. It's really not that useful for a variety of reasons. One being we're just way too far in the south. And by being so far in the south, you can only see so much of the map.
Target acquired. Ruptured. We're low on fuel. The fire's down. Target acquired. Where'd they go?
Okay, as you can see, you will spot tanks. But they will also shoot back at you. Okay, so I gotta hide. It didn't quite work out. I've got very low hit points. I gotta get out of here. Or try again. Can't see if he can see me or not.
Target acquired.
Okay, so this is basically the spot.
Where did they go?
And I don't know if my camo rating is good enough. I can see that guy right there, obviously. My allies are not shooting at him. He must not be high enough over the ridge. And my friendly artillery is also not shooting at him. Oh, that's a VK-4502. I wonder if that's that tank that only a few people have because they won it. Like some people won this top tier tank and it was a really nice tank.
Ready to fire. Critical hit. I don't see the target. We've lost the track. One of our tracks is damaged.
Ouch!
This vehicle is heading.
Well, I couldn't connect with that guy quick enough, so he shot at me before I could shoot at him. So it's a very dangerous position. I'm going to have to practice it a little bit more. Maybe with an ELC it might be nice. Okay, I'm going to go to the little islands that are in the river, and I'm going to hide over there. I'm a Tier 6 in a Tier 8 battle. And I really don't know the fastest route. I think if I go forward, it's a cliff, so I'm going to have to turn to the right. And the great thing about this little island is you can actually shoot at people, and they won't see you. Doesn't always work, but it often works. The only issue is that
Time to roll out.
you can easily get surrounded. I've had it happen many times. You're shooting at one guy in one place, and there's another guy behind you. Okay, let's head for those islands. just to be safe, I'm going to go behind the island. Drive up over here. I'm going to go across to the other side. And there's a couple different bushes. You're going to have to decide on your own which one is the best bush. Perhaps something like this.
Ready to fire.
As you can see, I got spotted. That sucks.
Track hit.
Wow. They are not happy. I'm just going to run back and forth over here a little bit. Get back into position. Uh-oh.
Target acquired. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is hit.
You can see I'm shooting him,
Where'd they go?
but I was apparently never spotted.
Target acquired. Critical hit.
That time I was spotted. I'm going to keep moving.
Ready to fire. Ricochet. We didn't penetrate their armor. I don't see the target.
Too bad I don't know where he is.
Ready to fire. Enemy is hit. We're dead for. Everyone get
Ah,
out.
the J Panther
Enemy
got me.
armor is hit.
Okay, but it's someplace where, you know, you have to learn how to sit here and find the right way so that you can shoot at people without being spotted, and figure out where you can shoot and where you can't. It's a great place to play if you have a light tank. If I didn't have that spot, it would be very difficult for me to play on this map. Sand River, let's see how bad I did. Yeah, not too good. Spotted 1200 damage, that's actually really good. That's like one tank. Okay, he's got a way to go, so let's not worry about him. Pearl River. Oh, we lost. Okay, AMX 1390. Back into battle. What I might actually end up doing is buying the AMX 1375 and that little ELC. The ELC is okay, but it's difficult for doing certain tasks. Okay, so I'm gonna... Getting to that spotting bush could be difficult, because I got a longer distance I gotta run over. I'm gonna give it a shot, see if I can make it. I'm gonna go over the bridge, go to the east side, go to the far hill, and go to the spotting bush.
Time to roll out.
And hopefully do it without being spotted. Gotta pass this guy. I don't have high hopes, but I'm going to do the best I can. Okay, I'm going to consider this a defeat.
Target acquired. Track hit. Critical hit. Penetration. We've lost the track. Enemy armor is damaged. We're done for. Everyone get out.
Huh, that's too bad. Oh my god, that tank that... I thought that there was a tank next... Oh no, okay, that's a different tank. Gonna get into another game. T-37. Lots of E-75s. Okay, this type of a map, there's some houses before the lake. There's like couple houses, or maybe there's only one. And this is a difficult map to do spotting on, because the enemy, you know, the smart ones will stay in the town and the dumb ones will come out of the town. But I'm going to try and make it over to that location and just find a bush. I don't have one in mind.
Time to roll out.
And I'm sure the M41 Bulldog will go too. And I will own an M41 Bulldog soon, within the next few weeks. For safety, staying alive is more important than early spotting. So I'm going to head to the red line, just like he did. I'm going to start in this bush right here. As you can see, he's advanced.
Target acquired.
I'm far away, so it'll be hard for them to spot me, even if I fire at them.
We didn't even scratch them. Target lost.
My team hasn't even begun to enter the town. I would have been in the town immediately. Okay, so I don't think I'll be able to hit enemy targets from here, other than these snipers.
Target acquired. We didn't penetrate their armor. I don't see the target. Permission to engage. Critical hit. One of our tracks is damaged. Penetration. Enemy
Gotta kill him.
We're immobilized.
Otherwise, he's gonna kill me.
We're done for. Everyone get out.
Okay, had no choice. If I didn't do that, he would have eventually come and killed me. And my tank just doesn't have fast enough acceleration. I'm going to check to see if I can improve anything on this vehicle. Oh, I can. I can get this improved tracks. However, oh, and get a better gun. Yeah, that's a way better gun. But I have to wait till he comes out of battle. Right now I can't do it. Okay, let's get into another game. I'm probably going to play the medium tanks in the higher tiers, tier 9 and tier 10, because they're fast, like this T-54 over here. And I might slow down my heavy tanks with the exception of the AMX 5100 and the AMX 5120. I think the Lorraine 40T is the tank that comes after the AMX 1390. Okay.
Move out.
I gotta be honest, I don't have a plan. I don't know how to spot on this map on the west side. So I will do my best. And it's like I said, there used to be fewer houses over here. So you used to be able to find a bush and you would spot all the enemy tanks. Well, there's a good chance we're going to spot enemy tanks right now. But the difference was your allies could shoot at them. But now they can't. Because all the houses are in the way. So we might see a lot of tanks coming across here. I guess maybe I got to go further. I must be too far back. Big risk in doing this. I was spotted. Shoot, spotted again. This time I'm going to move a little bit further away, just in case anybody gets any ideas. Okay, I guess I'm going to move a little bit closer. Okay, so I'm going to try this. I'm going to move to another building over here.
One of our tracks is damaged. Our fuel's hit. We've lost half our gas.
Well, unfortunately, they could see me. And I haven't shot at anybody. Ouch. Okay, so I was unable to find a spotting position. And they were watching me, which makes it more difficult. But you have to find one here. It's just take me a little bit of practice, but I'll find one. And like I said, it used to be really easy. T-37. Okay, so he wants new tracks. And with new tracks brings new gun. Okay, let's see what we need to get the Bulldog. 5, 11, 12, 20, 70,000 experience I need. That's going to be a good 70 to 100 games. Okay, here we go. Another scouting mission. Now, before, I played over 10,000 games. And 9,000 of them I played a year and a half ago. So at that point, I knew lots of great hiding spots. They changed the maps. You have to find spots all over again, which is why I'm working on finding new spots. I know a spot over here, but it's very dangerous because there's only one spot. It's dangerous to get there, and it will be very dangerous if the enemy shows up, because we both have to kind of share the same spot. So I'm going to head to the left.
Let's get this show on the road.
And I guess I'm going to the B5 area. Got to go real fast. I used to have there's a map called Port. And Port was the map that I was best at for killing SPGs. And I would go in and kill their SPGs every single game. I'd do it again and again and again. Okay, let's see if I can make it. Cross your fingers. Nope. It did not make it. They definitely know I'm here.
Ammo storage is hit.
That
We're
sucks
lucky it
so
didn't blow.
bad.
Target acquired. Enemy is hit. We're done for. Everyone get out. Enemy armor is hit.
Okay, so that's the spot. There are other spots that I could have gone to, but I don't know if I'll be able to see anything. Okay, so let's try another map. But this is the way you learn the maps. You know, you can watch videos, but I think that there might be only a few videos that show you spotting, and they're not good forever because the maps change. Okay, this one I have a good spot. I'm going to head to the D3 area on the map. And hopefully I will get there first, and hopefully no one will notice. I'm probably going to go across the water because it's shorter. And hope to not be spotted. Got a book.
Let's go.
No, don't hit me, buddy. Don't hit me. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take the upper level. The upper level does have a little bit of an advantage in that they're way less likely to spot you on the way over. Unless they're doing some crazy driving. Uh-oh. So he spotted me, so I have to switch my position.
Ready to fire. Critical hit. That one didn't go through. Target lost.
The question is, can I get back to my spot with nobody noticing me? Come on. And it looks like I made it.
Target acquired. Where'd they go?
So if I had succeeded, we would have had that T-95 destroyed easily. And we would have spotted that 1390 who's now hiding over there somewhere. Okay, we got another tank coming up. I can't shoot at him, unfortunately.
Ready to fire.
A lot of tanks in the middle
Target
here.
lost. Ready to fire. Permission to engage. Where'd they go?
And they have 2 artillery units. Getting to the point where I could rush in and kill their artillery. They have 1 tank defending the base as far as I know. There he is. I can't hit him though.
Target acquired. I don't see the target.
Okay, here we go after the artillery. I wanted to shoot at that tank over there, but he's disappeared. I'm not fully loaded. That was a big mistake.
Track hit. Ready to fire. Penetration. Enemy armor is destroyed. Permission to engage. Target lost. Target acquired. Where'd they go?
Okay, that's the game. Someone else killed that artillery. Obviously, I waited too long before I went in to kill him. Only spotted 853 damage. It's hardly anything. Okay, let's try again. This map can be very easy to kill. Yeah, this is what you want. When you have a map like this, it's very easy to kill enemy tanks. But even better, you want it so that you're spawned in the west and the enemy is also spawned in the west. And that's when it's easiest. Excuse me. So basically what I'm going to do, it only makes sense for me to go kill the 3 enemy SPGs. So I am going to go take the long way around, all the way to the west, go all the way down to the south, and go all the way back east.
Time to roll out.
And there's a good chance that there will be a tank that might even join me. And you have to be careful because you might run into enemy tanks that are trying to pull the same maneuver. Okay, so I've made it to one side. The red line is right there. Keep an eye out for enemy tanks.
Ready to fire. We've lost a truck. Let's find another target. They killed our driver. Target acquired. One of our trucks is damaged. Critical.
Okay.
Bailout. This vehicle is heading.
I had to cancel because there was like a tier 9 leopard. And I want to get one of those leopards. There was a tier 9 leopard right in front of me. If I had kept on going, I would have had to run into him. I wanted to get behind this entrance thing. I didn't realize that I should have gone between the two, and I didn't. And over here, it would have been a little bit more difficult, but I wanted to be over there. And that tank did die, obviously right after I did, and too late for me. But I still would have run into that leopard, which is one of the tanks I need to get. Okay, T-37, you're next. Let's see what you can do. You can imagine that when I do the missions, the campaign missions, I do all the light tanks first, and I get them all done real fast. Long wait today. Okay, this one it's easy to kill the artillery. However, the way I do this is I go up through the road up through the middle. The problem is there's almost always 1 or 2 tanks or more on the other side waiting for a sucker to come through that I have to fight my way past. And I go up here through any tank. I'll do it with a TOG, I'll do it with a heavy tank, and kill their artillery. You're better going through with a heavy tank. Going through with a light tank, a lot more difficult.
Move out.
I'm going to spot first. I'm going to move to a spotting position. And there's a lot of places you could spot that are deep into the map, but I'm not going to go to those. I'm going to go to one of the close ones. that I think is a little bit safer, so that I'm less likely to be spotted, such as right here. You can see I would have come across that Type 64 if I had continued on the road, and perhaps there could easily have been other vehicles. Wow, look at them!
Target acquired.
How brazen!
I don't see the target. Permission to engage. Penetration. Target lost.
And there's an AT-2 coming. So the AT-2 is coming. We can't stop him. He needs to be dealt with along with the Chinu.
Track hit.
No, don't hit me, buddy.
We've lost a track. We didn't penetrate their armor. We didn't even scratch them. One of our tracks is damaged.
As long as I keep him spotted, it's good. Because someone will hopefully kill him. Good. Good job, buddy.
We've lost a track. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit.
Wow. Too many tanks. Okay, I'm going to explain this. I've explained it in other videos. When you spot tanks, it can be self-defeating. I spotted a lot of tanks, and when I spotted so many tanks, oh god, there must have been 7, 8 of them, that my team lined up. You can see how they lined up along the ridge to take shots at them. So the enemy lined up to shoot back. So what happened was the enemy started to see our tanks lined up on the ridge, and they started to reposition. Instead of going all the way to the west and all the way to the east like they normally did, they repositioned into a new formation, which made it more difficult for me to zip through the middle. And I see it happen on lots of maps. You start spotting people, and then they change the direction as to where they're going to go. Okay, let's see how you're doing. You're doing good. And I do want to get the tank that comes after this, the T-54E1. I don't know how fast it is. It doesn't look like it's that fast. Nick the Slasher McGurk. Okay. 2 artilleries. Obviously, you go to the right, go east, and you go up the slope on the other side. Lots of tanks are going to do it. I have the feeling, well, let's see what they have. They've got a Bulldog and that AUF-KL Panzer. High chance that I'm going to bump into them, because they're going to try the same technique. But we've also got these Cromwells and the Chaffee, and the Cromwells might do it too. And a T-71. Looks like the T-71 and I are going this way. So it's just going to be the 2 of us. The cool thing is, you can go down here and hide, but you got to do it right away. Because my tank is slow, did the Cromwells come? Yeah, they came. They just had some time. They needed some time to themselves to make the decision. Nobody here. Got 4 of us coming up the hill. Now we're going to have to compete for killing the artillery. Cromwells have a good chance of succeeding. Don't hit me, guys. So it must be scary for them to see 4 enemy tanks rolling up on their side. Got to be careful because there might be a tank to the right. Unlikely because we got here so fast. So I'm going to try something a little sneaky. going to back up the hill here. It's not going to work.
Track hit. Let's find another target. Target acquired. Enemy armor is hit.
Well, I took a lot of damage just to kill that one guy. Now, remember I told you that if you spot enemy tanks, it changes their behavior and all that. This is a perfect example. We gotta fight our way through here now because they saw us.
I don't see the target. Permission to engage. Penetration. Enemy armor is destroyed.
I'm gonna reload and move to avoid artillery. We have an E-25 also. Wonder what happened with that T-71.
Ready to fire. Enemy armor is hit. They're knocked out. Target acquired. Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is damaged. Where'd they go? We're immobilized. One of our tracks is damaged. We've lost a track. Target.
Ah, that sucks.
This vehicle has had it.
Got tracked twice. But it was a fun battle. And I enjoyed playing it. And I couldn't stay there forever. If I had... they spotted me because they saw me move. If I had sat there forever, eventually they would have come looking for me. And it would have been difficult. So the right thing to do is to move. I probably should have gone up the long way. It would have been a lot safer. Siegfried line. This was when I tried to go the long way. Did not work. Let's try again. The 1390. The T-69 doesn't have a powerful engine, so for me to continue the long way would have taken a long time. And my ally, the E-25, had low hit points, so you couldn't really rely on him. Okay, so this one, I'm going to try something very different that I've been doing lately, which is to go to the E6 area, even though I can't shoot anybody. And I would love to go after their artillery, but I know that it will be heavily defended because they're going to have some chicken players that refuse to leave the base. They'll have too many tanks right near their artillery.
Let's go.
So in a case like this, I might wait until half their team is dead. And when that happens, I'll go in and try and kill their artillery. Okay, so I'm going to go to where these houses are and hopefully find a bush to sit in. CDC's got thin armor, so he's going to stay back.
Ready to fire. Target lost.
Those scouts could easily come and find me,
Target acquired.
so I got to be very careful. You can see there's a lot of tanks near me right now.
I don't see the target.
Oh, look at that CDC. He moved up. But unfortunately, he's also spotted. So guess what, CDC? You're not going to live long.
Ready to fire. Where'd they go? Target acquired. Target immobilized. Target lost.
Good, that's what I like to see. Oh, I think he left. Means I might be able to cross over.
Ready to fire. Critical hit. Where'd they go? Ready to fire. Ready to fire. That one didn't go through. Critical hit. We're done for. Everyone get out.
Okay, so I only spotted one artillery. I found one of the artilleries. I'm sorry I didn't find the other one. I was really hoping that I was going to jump over that rail and find another artillery. But it was nice to see that that guy was up there. That's an interesting position. And I wonder if it has some more use. Okay, so that shows you the technique you use to go after the artillery. And I guarantee you in a lower tier game, it's probably going to work real easily. This game was steps. So this was a game where I spotted everyone along that line. And I spotted tons of tanks. And they started... oh, no. Yeah. Erlenberg. Okay, so there's a bush that we know that works well. I'm going to go for it. And again, a lot of it depends on how smart the enemy team is. They have the WZ-131 and the 5916. Those two tanks, if they scout well, and the AMX-30. So they've got 3 scouting tanks. And with those 3 tanks, maybe even the T-49. I'm not too familiar what the T-49 is. Maybe the T-49 is the tank that comes after the Bulldog.
Let's go.
So I'm going to head for that little spotting bush. And you got to get there fast. I seem to recall the last time I was spotted right before I got to the bush. But when it works, and hopefully your team will take advantage of it. We don't have enough people behind us, so it might not matter. You know, everybody's afraid. You know, I gotta go to the other side. Okay, so there's a tank there. He saw me. It's going to make things difficult. All their light tanks are right here because they want to do the same thing that I'm doing. They want to spot. All of them are right there. So I'm going to move the furthest right.
One of our gas tanks ruptured. We're low on fuel. Critical hit. Penetration. We're done for. Everyone get out.
I was heading for the house behind me for protection. They have at least 3 of their scouting tanks right there. So that screwed that up. But it's a lesson learned, you know. I think that what's happening is they're going there for the same reason that I'm going there. It's an easy place to scout enemy tanks. However, there's countermeasures. There's ways that I can counter what they're doing. You can sit by the first house you come to at the top of the hill. Okay, Murovanka, this is another map. It's easy to kill the artillery. However, other people will go to the same spot that I'm going to go to. If we encounter somebody along the way, it's going to be dangerous. If not, it will be easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head in that direction. I'm going to go to the water, and I'm going to go up the east side, and I'm going to go to the houses. When I get to the houses, I'm going to wait, because it's at the houses where you'll meet the enemy.
Time to roll out.
Because they're going to go to the same thing. They're going to go to the houses because it's a safe place. And if there's nobody there, and they start fighting, the key is you want to see the enemy start fighting. And then you know that it's open. They'll be distracted, and then you continue heading north. I did once miss an artillery. There were 3, and I only found 2. And one of the ones that I missed, I had driven by, and I didn't see it. It didn't spot it. So he was hidden well enough for me to not see him. And again, you don't want the situation where you spot the enemy and they spot you and then they all come chasing after you. That will really ruin your day. So far, so good. It looks like it's going to be easy. There's the Tiger. Since no one else showed up over here, I think it's going to be safe. Although the Tiger is coming this way. There he is. I want him to die. I don't know if I should go for it. I'm a little chicken. You know, we could sit here forever, and I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm not going to sit here forever. I'm going to go. And hope for the best. Doesn't seem like I'm going very fast. Gotta find 2 artillery units.
Target acquired.
That tank's gonna spot me, so I gotta kill him.
That one bounced. Enemy armor is damaged. I
Good.
don't see the target.
Now the problem is I've only got 2 shots, so I have to reload before artillery spots me. And my allies are starting to catch up. My allies will obviously compete with me. Good thing he was killed.
Ready to fire. Penetration. Enemy armor is destroyed. They're knocked out. Ready to fire. Track hit. Target lost. Ready to fire. Enemy armor is hit. I don't see the target. Lost the track.
So there's a tank right in front of me that disappeared.
Permission to engage. Target lost.
Gotta wait to reload. Okay, that tank's too far away, so I'm going to go head for the cap, and the game is over. But that's how you do it. That's how you kill the artillery. And you notice that our allies got the first shot in on that second artillery. I did not. Came number 1 for the team. 3,000 spotting damage. Okay, I'm going to take a break. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.